Hello and welcome back to the Mystery Clan. We are doing this very differently today, and I hope you guys enjoy this. As you can see, it is now leaf bare. It is now winter. I did time skip one moon so that I could pull up the events and relationships and kind of prepare for today's video. So what I've done is I've put all of this stuff into a little story, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's my first time trying to write one of these, so I'm sure it won't be perfect. There will be a little bit of a learning curve, I am sure. So sit back and enjoy. Agavestar calls a meeting and calls all of the cats around the camp. She jumps up on her high rock, still sore from her bite wound from the fox in the previous moon, where she protected Puddle Moss from being attacked. As she speaks, she says, "There have been rumors and suspicions and worries among the clan about me as your leader because of this collar I wear around my neck. I assure you that I am still the same leader as I was before, and this clan is my top and only priority. My loyalty is still to this clan. If I could get this collar off, I would. If anyone has a problem with my leadership, you are free to go now. You may join another clan or step up and fight me for my place as leader." She stares straight at Dazzleleaf, at Ferret Valley, and at Puddle Moss. Everyone follows their gaze. The three cats glance at one another, then stare at the ground. Seeing nobody leave or step up, Agavestar continues. She looks at Jade and calls him up. Jade nervously approaches the high rock. "You have broken the warrior code by hunting in another clan's territory." Jade gulps and goes to reply, but Agavestar continues. "We don't do that here. I know you are used to life as a kitty pet, but if you are to live among our clan, this is not allowed. If you're caught hunting in another clan's territory again, you will be exiled." Jade's eyes widen, his heart beating faster. "Yes, ma'am." He nods and sulks away. Why did he have to hunt that rabbit? He wondered. Agavestar now calls Juniper Paw up next. Juniper Paw's heart instantly sank, and they glanced towards the ground as they approached the high rock. "You were also caught breaking the warrior code. I know you are young, but you know the rules. If it happens again, you will also be exiled." Juniper Paw shrinks to the ground and nods her head in understanding, fear overtaking her. The thought of being exiled heavy on her mind. As they walk back to where they were sitting, they lay down, wanting to curl up in a ball and hide. Agavestar turns her attention back to the clan. "With the attack of the fox last moon, it's left some damage to our camp. I want everyone that is able to start making repairs. It is also now leaf bare, and our food storage is low. More hunting needs to be done." Agavestar gave a nod to everyone and hopped off her high rock and strode into her den. As the meeting gets over, everyone starts to get on with the day's activities. Puddle Moss strolled over to Ferret Valley and smiled. "You know you have a feather stuck to your face, right?" Ferret Valley licked his paw and rubbed it over his face, getting the feather off. Now slightly embarrassed, it was there for the whole meeting. "Thanks," he smiled. Ferret Valley and Midnight River got up to make their way back into the medicine den. They acknowledge each other with a twitch of their whiskers as the clan starts making repairs around the camp. Peak Screech notices that Floodpaw seems to disappear whenever difficult tasks are being discussed. Sprout Pelt notices that Floodpaw doesn't want to help out and decides to cover for them. Puddlemoss sees what's happening and gets into an argument with Sprout Pelt, causing lots of tension between them. Meanwhile, Dazzleleaf is impressed with Juniper Paw's willingness to help. Whimsytoe notices how helpful Dazzleleaf and Lightning Paw are being with the camp repairs. He feels like the meeting really helped the clan morale. After helping make some repairs, Dazzleleaf notices it's time to take her apprentice, Floodpaw, out for more training. With food stores low, she decides to have Floodpaw practice their hunting skills today. Eyes glowing with the last rays of the sunset, the small hunting party heads out into the gathering dusk. Dazzleleaf knows exactly how to take advantage of the growing gloom, giving the rest of the patrol a couple of ideas that tip the balance for a successful patrol to an astonishingly outstanding one. A huge amount of prey is brought back to camp. Bearfeather finds Juniper Paw helping with the camp repairs. Ready for your first day of training as a medicine cat? She smiles. Yes, Juniper Paw answers excitedly. Good. First, you can accompany me on my way to find more herbs for the medicine den. I'll teach you about the herbs we find, mooed Bearfeather as they walked off together. As the patrol pads out into Mystery Clan territory, Juniper Paw tells Bearfeather about the dream they had last night and what the Star Clan vision could mean for Mystery Clan. They have an in-depth conversation about Juniper Paw's vision as they walk. By the time they head back to camp, they have a good idea of what they should do with the information, and Tansy was gathered. So Bearfeather also was helping Juniper Paw learn all about the Tansy that they gathered. Agavestar emerges from her den and calls out to Puddlemoss and Jade. I am sending you two out on a patrol to see if you can find a loner. There's been word that there is a loner in our lands, and I want you guys to try and find them and either get them out of our territory or convince them to join our clan. I am leaving it up to you guys to decide what the right decision will be. So Puddlemoss and Jade head out on a border patrol to go looking for this loner. Puddlemoss finds a wounded cat near the Thunderpath. So they find the loner right next to the Thunderpath. The patrol approaches the injured cat and sees signs of life. Alarmed, they gently pick up the cat and take them back to camp to be treated by the medicine cat. The grateful cat decides to join the clan. So that was a very successful patrol. They successfully did what Agavestar sent them out to do. It's awesome. So Tulip Cone joined the clan, and our clan's reputation towards outsiders has improved. Perfect. So as Puddlemoss and Jade enter the camp with Tulip Cone, they bring her to Bearfeather in the medicine den so that Bearfeather can start treating his wounds. Sprout Pelt finished her task of patching up a large hole in the camp wall and strode off to find Midnight River. She found her in the medicine den, waiting for Bearfeather to return. How's your head? Sprout Pelt asked. Still hurts a bit, Midnight River answered. You up for some hunting? Sprout Pelt asked. This annoyed Midnight River a bit. Sprout Pelt knew her head was hurting, and now she couldn't see out of one eye. How was she supposed to catch prey and be a good hunter now? I guess, Midnight River sighed. It starts snowing soon after the patrol sets out, trying to bring back something, anything for the fresh kill pile. Sprout Pelt really keeps the patrol on task and motivated through the sharp cold of the leaf-bare morning. Not through authority or commands, but with a gentle voice and compassionate understanding that encourages every cat to do their best for Mystery Clan. A medium amount of prey is brought to camp. Amazing. So, more prey was brought back to camp. That's really going to help their food stores. They did not have enough to get through another moon, so all of this hunting is very helpful. And I'm betting that how Sprout Pelt handled everything here, that it will help Midnight River feel a little bit better about Sprout Pelt. So we might even do some mediating between them to help their relationship grow a little bit because of that. So very, very cool. Alright, we are going to go ahead and view all of the cats now. Take a little break from our story and kind of just see how everyone is feeling. We did get a big game update, so you guys have probably noticed that some things are looking a little bit different, and I'll just do this real quick. We also have this like fresh kill pile button here, which is pretty cool. I haven't dug into how all of this works yet, so I'm excited to see how all of that is going to work. We also have this down here now on the patrol page, so that's pretty cool that we can see like needed prey and current prey, so we have plenty of prey to get us through this moon. So I think that's really cool. And like I said, this stuff is all different, so definitely some different things. And I think they said in the update that maybe there would be more patrol stuff too, but it was also like an April Fool's update, so I don't know what all actually happened. Anyways, let's take a look at our cats. So Agavestar is eavesdropping on Lightning Paw. Dazzleleaf is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Bearfeather made a mess of the herbs and is panicking. Oh no. Hopefully Juniper Paw is there helping her. Juniper Paw fell into the nearby creek yesterday and is still feeling damp. Uh-oh. It's no good since it's winter time. Pale Jump is proud of how well they are doing as a mediator. Peak Screech wants to solve a dispute with another clan. Lightning Paw finds that today is going to be a better day than the last. Puddle Moss tries to set a good example for younger cats. Tulip Cone is getting used to their new home. Ferret Valley is giving some advice to Juniper Paw. Sprout Pelt can't wait to take a nap later. Jade is craving the taste of mouse. Midnight River is feeling underappreciated. Floodpaw saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. Whimsy Toe is feeling a bit ill. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our mediating stuff now too. Alright, Pale Jump is going to do Lightning Paw and Floodcat. Or Floodpaw, sorry. Okay. Had trust increased, platonic like increased, respect increased, and jealousy decreased. And we have Peak Screech. We have them doing Dazzleleaf and Ferret Valley. Mediate. Platonic like increased, romantic interest increased, respect increased, trust increased, comfort increased, and jealousy decreased. Wonderful. And then Lightning Paw. I was going to have Lightning Paw do Jade and Midnight River, but with the whole patrol of Sprout Pelt and Midnight River, we are going to do them instead. And we are going to take off romantic because I just want to help the relationship be a little bit better and hopefully get some of this dislike to go down. So go ahead and mediate them. Trust increased, platonic like increased, respect increased, comfort increased, and jealousy decreased. So the dislike stayed the same. It did not get decreased at all. But that's at least something. Okay, so we've done all of them. I do want to, like I said, because these guys are so old, I'm going to go ahead and pair Agavestar with Pale Jump. So they are both female, but they have definitely had an interest in one another, so we're gonna go ahead and do that because they can always adopt kits. Alright, so now that we've looked at all the cats, we've done our mediating and everything. So we're going to jump back into our little story here to finish this off. Once repairs and patrols were finished for the day, everyone was able to settle in for the night. Puddle Moss seen Bearfeather taking a break outside of the medicine den and took the opportunity to go spend some time with her. They both enjoyed each other's company. Puddle Moss is sad to hear that Whimsy Toe now has green cough. They both overhear Peak Screech telling jokes about Pale Jump. By the looks of it, Pale Jump also overheard. Bearfeather also showed Puddle Moss a helpful skill she learned from Ferret Valley. Agavestar lay outside her den watching and observing her clan. She thinks Floodpot is being thoughtful of others and is happy to see that. She overhears Jade saying something mean. She can see that Pale Jump also heard it by the look of annoyance on their face. Lightning Paw lays next to Midnight River, hoping to strike up a conversation. Neither of them can think of anything to say though, and they just end up in this awkward silence. Dazzleleaf makes her way to the prey pile and picks out a plump, delicious-looking mouse. She carries it over by Pale Jump, and they chat as she starts to eat. Jade interrupts and trades favorite prey with Dazzleleaf. Midnight River picks something to eat out of the prey pile and settles near Puddle Moss to eat, relieved to be out of the awkward silence between her and Lightning Paw. Floodpaw sees that Whimsy Toe's piece of prey looks tastier and asks if they'd like to swap. They agree happily. After filling their bellies and sharing tongues, they all turn in for the night. Alright guys, and that is it for today's episode. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging with me. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Let me know what you guys thought about this little story that I did. Would you guys like to see me do more of that or just go back to what I was doing? This definitely took a lot more work, so I'm not sure how often I'll be able to do it, but it was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, bye-bye!